Hey, let's get it, baby. Welcome to Friday Night Gaming Podcast, episode 31. I'm your boy, Trigun 411 in the building. And let me introduce you to my co-host who once drank his own bath water. So I go and introduce yourself to the people.
A $5.99 subscription service. Come get it. Lit.
Bath water, you heard? Listen, we back in this bitch. We never left. Yo, we've been gone since.
Yeah, we straight up left for like 3 months.
Your boy, let's get a shout out to the chat. Why my phone acting crazy? Hold up. Shout out to the fucking chat, you heard? Fly Life in the building, Kane Hunter in the building. Let's go.
Let's mow.
Coming soon at a truck stop / rest area / Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts in the back of the alley with the Dunkin' Donuts donut bag over your head. Anyway, listen.
There's a lot of holes in the middle.
A lot of holes in the middle. That's a fact. Yo.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying.
Yo. All I keep thinking about, I can't get bath water out of my head right now. Anyway, we're going to get to all that. But, you can find me at Trigon on Twitter at Trigon4848, Twitch.tv / Trigon411.
This man said black slash.
Black, yo, black slashes matter. Yo, here's the reality. I stream once a fucking year. It's like the soup. Yo, shout out to Pete Shanks in the. Let's fucking. Oh, my phone turned off. God,
oh my god.
Yo, shout out to my golf. Yo, listen, shout out to my Golf Clash brethren who doesn't talk to me anymore, but it's all good. Shout out to Golf Clash. Yo, we're gonna talk about that. Shout out to Peaches. Inside, where can they find you? I don't know if did you mention it? I mean,
I did not. That would be twitter.com / _Scythex_.
This man said stand up for the white lives. He said white slash. Yo, we got it here.
And twitch.tv / Scythex.
Yeah, go find that man. He streams all kind of good stuff. Fortnite and Destiny, even though he's still on that trash game. Yo, you can follow us on Instagram. We haven't updated our Instagram since 2011, but make sure you hit us at FNG Podcast.
Yo, if you're still following our Instagram, you're the real MVP. That's a fact.
Yo, if you still follow our Instagram, first of all, you're the MVP, and second of all, you got to get your head checked. Twitter at FNG Podcast _ iTunes, Google Play, YouTube, almost at SoundCloud, but we're not on there because and by the way, we're looking for a sponsor. So if anybody wants to sponsor us, if you have your own business, if you sell your bath water out of the back, we'll sponsor us with your bath water. We'll act like we bought it and loved it and drank it. You can find us on iOS, Android, all that stuff, Spotify, and officially coming to Spotify. I make that like a big deal, like it's a big deal, but it's really not. But anyway,
it's like a click of the button, to be honest.
Yeah, that's a fact. So we're back like we never left. We missed you guys tremendously. We've been crazy busy. Sai's been trying to make the PGA Tour. That's a fact.
That is a fact.
And I've been dealing with my game addiction to Golf Clash, but we're gonna get into that. It feels good to be there.
AKA Try's not a real gamer.
I'm a dead ass fraud gamer. I'm putting in 80 hours a week gaming on my mobile device though. Anyway, hey. I'm so trash. If you game on mobile, you're trash. So or you game on a Switch Lite, you're trash. Anyway, we're gonna get into that. Sai, you want to tell them? Yo, do we even play games anymore on Friday nights?
We used to.
We
usually talk about it like the next day at the cast, but this was like I don't even know, a month ago.
We actually toured a club up.
Yeah, you want to read it? Do it up.
This is what we did last week. Candy Crush OP.
Oh my god.
I can't stop. I gotta stop laughing. A grown man playing Candy Crush is hilarious, but I guess it's just as funny as a grown man playing Golf Clash. Anyway, what happened Friday night? So this is what we did. We quote unquote smashed hoes at Size nightclub stole some cars, sold some coke, killed some people, and oh yeah, we played GTA. Yo,
Facts.
shout out, let's get a shout out to the hoes. The hoes in GTA, they got kids they trying to feed. But you know what I mean? Like they still try to do their thing. Listen, we played GTA. By the way, GTA came out in 2013. We've been playing the game for 5 7 years. Like the game is still relevant. It's still a
Could
top
like
selling
honest
game.
question is it could be the game of the gen because it's a game. It's the only game from launch basically from the last
Bruh.
gen. It came out on PS3 like,
Yo,
and this game is
that
still relevant.
that might be the game of last gen and the game of this gen.
Yeah.
That's a dead ass fact. I mean, I know, oh, yo, Fly, we didn't call you, but yo, actually, what happened was I had my track phone, and when I went to dial your number, the phone died because I ran out of minutes because the way my bank account is set up. Anyway, we won't get into all that, but
Mine
Fly,
fell out of my Crocs. Just saying.
yo, that's wild. Um, but this is what we're gonna do. Um, we gonna get into it. So my bad, Fly. We couldn't hit you. This week in gaming. So that's what we did last Friday night. We didn't even get on Rory like we usually do. Me, Sean, and Fly usually rock with that. We didn't even get on it. But what we can do is we can do this week in gaming. And Si, I'm gonna let you rock with it for real quick. Just rock with this week in gaming and talk about what you've been gaming on.
I honestly don't remember much, but like we said, we played some GTA, and then Destiny came out with their new season of the Opulence, which is kind of their last quote unquote DLC for the summer until their expansion comes out in September. So I've been doing a lot of Destiny. As everyone knows, I used to play it all the time and took like a 4 to 5 month break or something like that. It was a long time, and it's been fun. I have noticed I'm starting to feel some Destiny fatigue again, so I might start switching it up, but I ain't gonna drop it. I'm just gonna cut back on the days. What else did I play? I'm trying to think. I wanted to try, and actually, Kane, I do want to try Borderlands at some point this summer, so be on the lookout for that because I'm going to need some help with that shit. I know nothing about that game. Dude said track phone. He did. So yeah, no, but GTA is still relevant and it's still a lot of fun. Like it's just one of those games that we can just log in, dick around for a few hours, and log off, and it's perfect. Like I don't know, that game is just crazy. There is, as far as Destiny goes, I was trying to do a solo challenge. 'Cause, Chavez Chavez challenged me to try to do a solo challenge for the hell is it? The Corrupted. I think it was the Corrupted strike. And I haven't played the game in a long time, and I haven't specifically that strike, and I completely failed. I got to like I guess the quote unquote elevator part, and by myself, I was just getting tossed around. I was getting noped off the map left and right. I was getting bombarded with ads. I finally figured out a pattern that worked. I was all excited. I got through it and everything. And then I forgot there was a second phase where everything goes taken. Immediately died. And now the shitty part about it is once you die, you get kicked out to the beginning of the encounter. And I did it like maybe 3 or 4 times and gave up. I couldn't do it anymore, man. So I completely failed the challenge, 100%. Try. You good to rock with what you did, or what are you doing? Did we lose? We might have lost Try. Testing. Hello. All right. Well, anyways, so Fly, let me ask you this, cause I might be getting a PC soon, maybe. Is Sea of Thieves fun, and why? And why? I don't know. It looks like it could be fun, but I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to watch. It's just one of those games I have. Welcome to the Sci Show. Facts. Let's get it.
Another one, and another one,
And another one. And another one.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. No. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Anyways, Sea of Thieves. Is that a buy? Yes? No? Is Xbox Game Pass worth it for a PC? Is Xbox worth it at all? Do I need a paperweight? I don't know. But yeah. No, so Kane, let me only with friends in my opinion. The sneaking and tucking aspect is really fun and takes timing and strategy. But like tucking though, it's like I don't know, you're just no Sea of Thieves. Kane's not a fan. And I kind of agree. As far as watching it, I feel like maybe it's fun playing it, but like, is tucking fun though? You're just laying there. You're not doing anything. I don't know. It's $1 for 3 months with the Xbox Pass. Totally worth it. Yeah, I mean, I guess for $1, why not try it? You know, why not try it? But Kane, I don't know if you heard me before. This summer, Borderlands. I do want to try Borderlands. I have the Handsome collection, whatever that means. Is that Borderlands 1 or 2? Or 4? I don't even know. I know nothing about that game. Let me check Discord to see if Try's back. We'll watch only one person play. Oh. There's something about sneaking onto someone's boat and waiting for the perfect time to strike. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. Because then you're basically just like messing with people and like ruining their day. You're being bullies. You're being online bullies. You're basically just being online bullies, and I'm okay with that. That's cool. It's Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel, as it's about the villain. Gotcha. Fun to troll them with the proximity chat when you're tucked and they have no idea you're there. Oh, true. You can just say some random ass shit while they're running around confused. That's kind of fun. So I guess we'll double back to Try if he gets back. It still shows him in Discord, but I don't see him talking. So we're gonna skip ahead to what's on our mind, and usually Try would start us off, but I'll kick it. And all I have to say really is, do game developers need to stop slacking off in the summer? That's the question. And my answer is yeah, because I feel like more so this year than others, gaming is extremely dry and boring at the moment. There's really nothing going on. And maybe it's because the summertime is usually when all the sports games launch. It's like sports. It's mainly in August, really. You have like Madden and like all the NBA stuff started, NHL, FIFA, all that stuff kicks off. Everyone deserves vacation. Oh no! So all right. So you think it's okay for the devs to just relax for the summer? I get it, but there's so many developers out there. It's like someone can make a game. Someone can make something for the summer and then take vacation after the launch. You know what I mean? There's got to be something like other than Madden. Like Madden's all you got, all like sports games. And if you don't enjoy sports games, which I haven't, like, I enjoy FIFA and whatnot, but I don't buy those day one anymore. So it's not something that I'm really interested in. And it's usually the end of August anyway. So for June, July, and most of August, you're kind of relying on DLCs and old games to kind of push you to the fall season where everything starts popping off again. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. I get the whole vacation thing, but at the same time, it's like there's other developers. Someone's got to make something. There's got to be something out there that we can create for the summer season. And they can do it, and as you said, launch in the summer. Yeah. Yeah. Take vacation after. I don't know. I don't know. That's just it seems more of an issue this year specifically because it just seems like there's literally nothing going on. You go to all the gaming websites, you can't even find like news on stuff. There's a few things like Switch Lite and all this stuff that we'll get into, but there's really no news. Most of the news you find is like about a show coming out or a movie or whatever, but there's not too much gaming. And if there is gaming, it's like rumors and stuff or what's coming out in the fall and about the consoles and this and that, blah 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 blah. So I don't know. It's just a very boring, dull time for the gaming industry. It's definitely the off season. If you don't want games, buy me some. But that's the thing. I do want games. That's my whole complaint. I want games, and there's nothing. There's nothing out there. That's my whole point. We gotta have something. Someone make a game that's worthy of a purchase for the summertime. That's not sports related. Because those will always be there every year. So you either jump on the bandwagon or you don't. But other games that we need something. Someone's got to make it something for us. That's just what I think. I don't know. If you're bored, fill my wish list. Oh boy. I don't know. Stardew Valley, fam. I don't even know what that is. What's Stardew Valley? I don't even know what that is. Oh, I hear movement.
Hey, my bad, y'all. Listen, I had to bottle up my bath water because the distributor was looking. I had a 9:20 p.m. deadline tonight, so I apologize to the chat. I had to get that bath water bottled up because I'm selling that thing for $60 a bottle. You heard? Letting it roll down my ass cheeks. Anyway, we back. My bad, Si.
I thought you like vanished. I'm like, try.
Yeah,
hello?
We had little technical difficulties in the household.
It's all good. But
it's all love, baby.
I'll give you a quick rundown. I skipped ahead to what's on my mind and ran with it. So now you can double back and do your This Week in Gaming and what's on your mind.
Word. Hey, shout out to so what I've been gaming on, because I'm a hardcore gamer, I've been into this mobile game called Golf Clash. Wolfgang, you heard? Shout out to Joker, Alex, Ninja, Tony, Prez, and N3, and all the other 50 members. I've been it's crazy. I've been playing Golf Clash. Right there. Right, because it's you have to be a true Golf Clasher to understand the game. Kane Fly, if you have not downloaded Golf Clash on your mobile device, you have to do it. It is the game of the gen for mobile game. Actually, it might be Candy Crush. Golf Clash is straight fire. I've also been playing Detroit Become Human. I play about an hour every 4 weeks. Detroit Become Human is definitely one of the best games I've seen. Although Rev destroyed it. He was talking about the Horizon. But do you want me to make my opinion of you lower? I mean, I thought it was pretty high because you only remembered one of us, girl. Let's get it now. So yeah, Golf
This
Clash
is a
is
fact.
yo. It's actually here's the thing. It's mad addicting. Like I didn't even mean to become a mobile gamer, but like my boy P Chanks put me on it, and like ever since, because I don't have time at all to do anything anymore, but I always have my phone with me. So I'm like, if I'm like, doing 85 on the highway, busted out, like, hey, let me get a game. And I don't have time to play games anymore. So the mobile gaming is kind of dope to me because I'm still a gamer at heart. So I love to play games. But anyway, I've been playing Detroit Become Human. That's fire. You were a promo phone games and you'll sync. Oh, yo, damn! Kane said, "Cut that mobile game and shit. We only here for the hardcore." My bad, Kane.
I agree. I
Um,
agree.
um, Kane can't link. So anyway, Detroit Become Humans fire. Shout out to God Clash, all my Wolfgang homies.
What part of her? Well, yep. Let's start again. What part did you get up to?
I got up to the part where,
The last I saw, you were like trying to climb out of the like junkyard.
yeah, I climbed out of the junkyard, and now in I'm in a some kind of like valley, and I just talked to this black chick about like my decision making and what I should do. And that's where I realized that
As who? As what character? Connor.
Connor, yes.
Okay.
That's when I realized it didn't, yeah. So I don't want to ruin anybody, ruin the game for anybody. But that's when I realized it didn't actually happen. It did happen, but it didn't happen permanently. It wasn't a permadeath. So I'm back on Connor, pause, and we're just gonna keep flowing like that. So that's that's
out.
dope. Did you finish what's on your mind?
I did.
All right, word. So yo, let's get into this topic real quick. Maybe you can pull up the picture. I don't know. Listen, and ladies in the chat chime in. Anybody just chime in. Here's the reality. I need to speak to a part of the gaming community, and that community specifically is anybody who bought gamer girls bathwater. I need you to do one of two things. I need you to either send it back or I need you I need you to find a high place in your city town and at least dangle yourself over the edge so you can maybe like get the rush of almost losing it because you're gone. Like anybody who I'm not gonna say do the full joint because I never promote that, but listen to me. Anybody who bought this girl's bathwater, you need your hedge. Yo, not only is I try not to judge, and this is not a judgment, but let's see, you got to draw the line somewhere. You paid $30 for this girl's bathwater. First of all, this girl's 19, living in her, and I don't knock the girl for at all. The girl's a genius because in large, humanity is idiotic. So like they sold. Yo, in the 70s, they took a rock, put two eyeballs on it, and sold millions of dollars of pet rocks. Like, so humanity, large and large, are freaking idiots. So the girl who sold her bathwater for $30 a pop and sold out, you're a genius. The idiots, every idiot who bought one, you're what's wrong with the world. And if we could somehow eliminate you like they did with the babies back in, during the 300 times where they just kind of any defects, toss them over, we should have tossed y'all because that's crazy. Well, what are you doing? You you really gonna buy this? First of all, and even her bathwater, they said she was on Twitch letting the water drip down her butt crack into the bottle and scooping it up, and then people drank it and got sick from it. Yeah, you got sick from drinking her water with feces in it, you idiots. Like there was a report
Dude,
that people
this
got
shit is
STDs.
so fucking gross, man.
Yo, I don't
Like,
give a damn,
what are you doing?
bro. I don't care.
Like,
if you
what's
think
worse,
that-
these idiots licking ice cream and putting them back on the shelf, or drinking someone's bath water? Like,
Yo,
what the
yo,
fuck?
oh my god. First of all, the honestly, the bath water is worse because that's a conscious decision. Like
Yeah,
the licking of the ice cream, if it's a spur of the moment thing, I get it. You're just dumb, but you you literally
that's
went to
highly
work.
illegal.
And it is highly illegal, and that girl's getting arrested. But you literally you're sitting on the internet. You're like clicking. Hey, okay, got a YouTube. All right, Friday night gaming podcast. Word. Um, oh snap, gamer girl selling her bathwater. Fam, let me get to it, yo, and and then not only my bad, not only do you click and like, yo, let me drop 30 on that bathwater. Ooh, it's sliding down her butt cheeks, perfect. Not only do you buy the bathwater, my G, then you get that bitch, you twist the cap off and drink that shit.
uh,
What? What?
I don't
What the
know.
f- are you doing, bro?
I don't know.
Like, I'm sorry, man. I gotta draw the fucking line in the sand. What do we become as freaking human beings? You really, and I don't care how fine you thought the chick was. How listen, I'm not letting. I don't give a fuck who it is. I'm not letting water drip down your ass cheeks and in your butt crack and then drinking that shit. I don't care if you the finest thing ever in existence. What the fuck are you doing, yo? And here's the thing. These dudes, and I don't know if girls bought it too, then y'all just as dumb. What
That's a fact.
what what are you doing? You're making us like the gaming culture, because as soon as people who don't game find out about this, they're gonna be like, yo, told you the motherfuckers is weirdos. Like
Yep.
you
Yeah.
making us look crazy in the head, bro. Anyway, I listen, I'm that
Yeah.
bathwater, like
We're constantly like under fire as being, nerds, whether we are nerds or not or whatever.
yeah,
And like, there's always like
nah, just
that
weirdos,
stigma or
man.
whatever. And like, well, why? Like, for instance, we just had Guardian Con. Like that, it's a convention made by gamers, and they raised $4 million for St. Jude's, and it's like you're getting all this like high praise, and you're showing what the gaming community can do,
Yeah, nah, that's facts.
and then on the flip
Kane
side,
said
it's
I buy
like,
y'all's bathwater.
oh my God.
Okay, how much you trying to pay for that, shout it? Because I'll see it. Listen, and that's another fact. Here's a fact. I know Kane bullshitting. Listen, a dude. Why?
Yeah.
Here's why men are dumb as fuck. And I don't know how we've been able to like conquer and pillage. I don't I don't understand. Name me a dude that can go online and take pictures of him in a bath and sell his bath water to a female contingent. Like girls be like, that's fucking stupid. Like, but men are so fucking stupid. I don't know how. I don't know if females actually
Dude.
got together and weren't catty and put their brains together, they could easily take us over because we're so fucking stupid. All I got to do is get together collectively and sell us their bathwater, and then they win. Oh my god, bro!
And
I
then they
can't.
win.
Then they win. They just sell
Yeah.
us your bathwater. We'll be distracted by it. Like, come on, man. Men are so fucking stupid. So
But that's what I'm
anyway,
saying. Like like that Guardian Con and all that stuff. That's like,
that's
like
what I'm saying. It's getting overshadowed.
it's 10 steps forward and then like 40 steps back because some fucking person
That's what I'm
sell their
saying.
bath water. Like, what the?
And the gaming community, esports, all Guardian Con, like all this positive things. St. Jude's, like shout out to Black Magus. He raises money for children's hospitals every year through Twitch. Twitch has at least like hundreds of different charities. The 24-hour streams. Like, by the way, we should do one soon, actually, something like that. But
Yeah, that'd be fun.
all the great things that gamers are doing out there, and then you got this chick, and it's not even her. I don't blame her. It's the people that like. I don't blame Kim Kardashian. It's the people that watch and consume that bullshit that actually are the problem. Because if you didn't buy this bathwater, she wouldn't be selling it. But she knows you're fucking idiots. So listen, get your money, yo. Like she came up and she's making crazy dough. And I also heard she sells her nail clippings and shit. Like,
Oh my god.
my God, man.
Where's that throw up soundboard? And then
Yeah, no, for real. For real. I can't. I can't. It's freaking unbelievable, man. Anyway, let's move on to
Please.
Yeah, let's get into this general. So I think what we on chat I saw you talk about devs doing the summer releases, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yo, and I honestly, the summer's dry as hell, and I understand why, because they like, oh, people are outside, but there's a lot
And,
of
and Kane,
SOBs
Kane,
inside.
Kane was saying like people deserve vacations also.
Oh yeah, no, that no, that's a fact. That's a fact. But at the same time, like it's, I feel like
If you think about it though, they're not taking the vacations in the summer. They're actually busting their ass to get these games released by the fall.
yo, I'm telling yo, after watching that God of War doc, yo, these and shout out to the developers because I'm always not that I'm anti-developer, but I'm kind of anti-business. But when it comes to developers, like I respect what these people do as far as how hard, yo, some of these devs work their asses off,
Yo,
and like I
especially
watched
the
the
small studios where they don't have a
yeah,
giant team of people
yeah,
doing
no,
little
yeah,
things. They're
no,
just a one
exactly,
man show or a
like
couple people.
yeah. No, that's a fact. And I watched even like the bigger studios, like the ones who do it right, I really appreciate the ones who try to like I got a video on my Twitter, I pinned it. You gotta check it out. It's talking about Call of Duty development. Like it's really funny. But the devs who just repeat the same BS and send it out every time, I don't respect them and that we gotta shut them down. But the devs like who, God or Santa Monica Studios, like they they're working for 5 years. Like that doc showed that they were working for 5 years straight with like no vacation. Like they're putting in like 60, 70 hour weeks for like 4 or 5 years. So like they're definitely working. It's just I think the summer, because they assume summer people are vacationing but here's what I think. If you dropped something that was dope as hell like midsummer and it caught traction, I really think it can make waves, because like
Hmm.
people, there's a lot of fucking people inside the house. People underestimate. People think, oh, it's a nice day, everybody's outside. Nah,
Nope,
fam,
you're
everybody ain't
indoors in the
outside.
AC.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. So real quick before we get into these general topics, we just wanted to kind of cover E3 because we haven't, just to kind of retroactively. I know it's been like a month since E3, but we never had the chance to really talk about it. So we just wanted to share like quick thoughts on what we saw for E3.
Hmm.
I didn't even get a chance to watch. I watched the highlights of most of them. I did miss Square Enix, and I missed Nintendo on purpose because I don't respect Nintendo fanboys. And they trash Switch Lite. Sai, you want to give your thoughts on maybe some highlights?
Did you watch Ubisoft?
I watched the Ubi up until I watched like half of it.
Okay.
I didn't watch the whole thing just because I kind
My
of ran
my
out of
quick
time.
thoughts, and I'm not going to talk much about Xbox because we were legit live during the Xbox revealing. But
Yeah, if you want to check that Xbox out, that's on our channel for sure.
facts. But overall, I think Ubisoft won E3 as far as their conferences go, and they produced like the most content. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
Square Enix, you
I
said
actually agree with you.
you said you didn't watch it, and let me give you a quick recap. Final Fantasy, like that's it. That's all they showed was Final
Yeah,
Fantasy. There were different, iterations of Final Fantasy one through whatever. Like
yeah,
everyone got their gameplay reveal of Final Fantasy 7 finally, and all this other stuff, which was don't get me wrong, it was pretty dope, but that was it. It was Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy, and then they finally show the first quote unquote trailer slash gameplay of a game called Avengers.
bruh. Talk about it. Talk
Now,
about that game of the year contender. Sips tea.
this thing was highly, I'm gonna say was, because I don't right now I feel like this game's gonna be a giant flop, but this was a highly, highly, highly anticipated game. I've
Yeah,
been waiting to see, because we're fresh off of Spider-Man. Like, Insomniac destroyed superhero gaming with Spider-Man.
Yo, that's a fact, bruh.
You
That
had
that
you had one of the greatest stories in of Spider-Man from any form of entertainment, whether it was
yeah.
cartoon, movie, their cartoon movie that just came out, Spider Verse.
Into the Spider Verse. Yeah,
Yeah,
I gotta watch that. Actually, it's on Netflix. I
it's
think.
on Netflix and it's fire. Highly recommend. But the story in Spider-Man the game was like top notch, and
Yo, man, that was honestly that was my number 2 for game of the year next to God of War. Honestly,
and yeah, and I agree. And it's like should like Marvel should have went to Insomniac and be like, "Hey, can you do what you did with Spider-Man and make the Avengers?"
Yo, for real, because I feel
Like,
and I'm
why
not even-
why you fixing what's not broken? You know what I mean? Like,
yo, that's what I'm saying, and I'm not even You gotta even, and I haven't. I still gotta watch Black Panther because I'm trash on these Avenger movies and these in Marvel Studios, but. I even
and black
recognize
culture.
wow, this man, this listen, man. Listen, I'm up on my things. Listen, I own Malcolm X, so I'm good. So we're talking about you talk about Marvel and capitalize. Yo, the buzz around Infinity War, around all these Marvel movies are popping. There's like a groundswell of fervor for these movies.
Bro,
All you got to do is
it's
come
not
out with
even
a
all
decent game.
it's not even all the movies. You just like literally the largest movie almost of all time, because they didn't beat
Yeah.
Avatar, but it was an Avengers movie. It was Endgame. Like that movie was everyone was talking. It wasn't just a movie. It was an event. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and it's like
if
there's-
you
I feel
didn't
like
go
there's a
see the
culture
movie,
now.
yeah, if you didn't go see the movie, you were missing out on a world event. Like that's how it was. And then for you to like a month later launch this trailer, like, or not even, it wasn't even a trailer, it was a gameplay reveal of this trash ass game from Square Enix. Like,
I feel like all the cats who watched Avengers Endgame and Infinity War and all that stuff, they was like,
yeah,
it was Ant, and then they kind of like looked down like, like I wanted to like it, but
bro, like
it's
Thor sounded like a barbarian from I don't even know. Like he was so boring. Hulk
God, bro.
animations looked good, but
that's my guy right
he
there.
didn't really have much character. At Captain America was kind of boring. Like his costume looked all right, but
Damn.
Thor's costume, he looked like a box. Like I'm like, it was all kinds of bad. And
That's crazy.
and the funniest part is like the characters, and I'm not trying to like knock the voice actors and who they chose, because
You definitely are. Go ahead.
no, because like Nolan North is one of them, and he's like my Destiny dude. Like he does a ton of voices in Destiny, but
Yeah.
I think they made him like Tony Stark. Like, fam, you're not Tony Stark. like
Bruh.
if you're Square Enix and you're Marvel, you throw the friggin' wallet at Robert Downey Jr. and all these dudes that were literally just in an Avengers movie and say, hey, can we borrow your faces and your voices for this little project?
I feel like it was so simple, but they tried to cheap out.
They spent, it was like, this game's been coming out for 3 years, and it was just like, oh, here's your Avengers cast, and you're like, wait, who the fuck are these people? It was trash, man. It was just completely trash.
I feel like I said, I feel like all the fans kind of like looked away, like
it was such a downer. Like
damn.
people were like looking at each other, like, what are we watching? I don't know, man. It was pretty awful. But just to wrap it up, I spent too much time in that. Ubisoft with launching the Watch Dogs 3. You know me, I'm a mega Watch Dogs fan, so
you love too.
I'm super amped for Watch Dogs 3.
Yeah.
Division revealed their schedule for the rest of the year. The first,
DLC,
yeah,
the free joints.
yeah. We have 3 free DLCs coming out, and the first one launches in a week or two, so that's exciting. They also
Shout out to them for doing that,
yeah,
man. That's amazing.
Destiny needs to do that because that was brilliant on Division's part.
Hell yeah.
But Destiny won't. That's what I think.
Yeah.
They'll never do that. But they also announced that they're making in production a Division movie, and to me, I think that's going to be insane because you remember those like 4 mini episodes of the Division, and those were like little short stories on YouTube.
I remember when you sent them to me. Those are actually fire. Like I was glued to my seats.
Yeah,
like,
you're like amped. Like, yo, what's gonna happen?
Like, what's about to happen? Yeah.
Like it was awesome, and being a fan of the game, like it like enhanced the experience, you know.
Hell yeah,
bro! They already have they have what's his face? Jake Gyllenhaal is gonna be the main actor for this movie. Like they're getting A-listers to be involved.
Yeah, because they ain't trying to F it up like Avengers.
Right, right. So dude. It's set. The movie's gonna be set in New York. I don't know how much of it or whatever their story's gonna be. I'm assuming it's gonna be somewhat similar to the game, but you know, with a movie,
they might branch off. Yeah,
right. With the movie, you have a lot more people creatively thinking of stories, so you can kind of branch off and do things. But it's gonna be fire. I'm really excited for that. So Ubisoft killed it with Watch Dogs, Division. I can't. They didn't show anything with Assassin's Creed, which I thought was interesting. Unless I'm forgetting that they did, but I'm pretty sure they didn't. Because
I don't think they did from at least from what I saw, and I said I only watched a part of it.
But either way, it was a while ago, so I'm having a hard time remembering. But from what I remember, Ubisoft was the only conference that was worth watching that whole time.
Yo, honestly, I'm gonna just have to agree with Sai, and I'll keep my comments short. And this is what I'll say overall. First of all, I kind of appreciated what EA did. Like EA basically came out and said, "Hey, we're gonna do a 40-minute set of this game, and then we have 5 sets, or it was 6 or whatever they did." They're like, "Okay, we're gonna do FIFA, Madden, blah 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 blah."
Yo, by the way, shout out to EA now that you mentioned them. Because that Star Wars shit was fire. That's all I gotta say.
That Fallen
Jedi was fire.
Fallen Jedi was on the cover of Game Informer, so pick that up if y'all haven't. Fallen Jedi was dope. That was honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck. That was my favorite part of E3, watching that Jedi, and I'm not even like a Star Wars head like that, but watching that gameplay was dope as hell. Yeah, this has never happened, right?
Okay, OBS says we're back, so let's double check. Hello, testing, 1 2 1 2. Hello. Are we back? That's all I gotta say.
That's
fallen. Huh?
I unmuted it, but I don't hear it.
Hello. Test. Hello.
Keep it a buck. That was my favorite part of E3, watching.
Yeah, we back. I got it. Okay. All right, cool.
All right. Hey, back like we never left. Let's get it.
My fault. I just issues, so I had to reset my router and did the thing. My bad.
Yeah, no, we Gucci. But yeah, like I was saying with EA, I liked how they broke down which games they were going to kind of present. Like there was no real reveal. They just kind of went over the games like FIFA, Madden, Star Wars joint. So it was kind of dope the way they set it up, so you could like pick and choose like a la carte. I actually appreciated that, especially for someone who doesn't have a lot of time. The EA was dope. Certain games, and then there were other, like Ubi was the only real one that really did it for me. Even the Xbox, we talked about that. This is what I'll say overall, and I'm going to be honest with you, and this is something that Sly probably doesn't want to hear. I'm good with EA. Like I'm good with E3, bro. Like I don't need E3 anymore. Like honestly, like if they want to put it together like that, I don't know. I just EA after this E3, I'm kind of like, I was super underimpressed by it, and I think not having PlayStation there, like to me, it popped a hole in the balloon.
Like, well, that's the thing. Phil Spencer even said it. He goes, E3 is not the same without Sony. Like, the head of Microsoft said that, or the head of Xbox said that. Like, first of all,
Dude,
Phil,
like,
just hold your L, man. You gave it to
yeah,
yourself. Second
yeah,
of all,
Phil, come on, bro.
he's right though. Like,
Not, you know what it's like. I'm gonna
when
tell you,
everyone is at the table, it brings, it's so much better.
yo, I'm gonna tell you this. It's like it's like watching a golf tournament. Um, it's like watching a golf tournament without Tiger. Like, yeah, there's still
Yeah,
mad good
that's
players.
a
You
good
can still
analogy.
have fun.
Yeah,
It can still be cool.
it's like watching a golf tournament without Edna.
Exactly. Shout out to Edna. Like you're gonna still go, and like E3 was fine, but I'm almost like without PlayStation, I almost wonder if we just go to like the wait. I don't know, man. Like the kind I love the surprise and the reveals,
I love
but
it.
almost like I do too, but I'm almost like I actually appreciated what EA did, and they had own little venue for each game. Like I wonder, are we moving towards that, or are we moving towards a totally separate thing where each company is just gonna like do their own show at it? Like the reason why I appreciate E3 is because it kind of throws all the companies in the same weekend into the week
Right.
versus I don't want to have, well, PlayStation Experience is in the fall, Microsoft is in August, Square Enix is in July. Like I don't want that.
Yeah.
I
No.
want to have a one
And
stop shop.
that's kind of what would happen if you
If
eliminate the
E3,
E3 experience.
yeah, no, I know. So anyway, E3 was underwhelming. You know, PlayStation definitely not being there hurt it, but there was still some decent games
Yeah.
shown, and yeah, we'll see this fall what it's looking like. Real quick, shout out to Pops. He's still grinding on
Hey,
Assassin's
GG
Creed Black
Pops, let's
Flag.
get it.
Let me give him some love on this thing here. Let me pull it up. Um, Shout out to Pops. Real quick, out of 3 million or more players in most prosperous pirate, he's ranked 11th. In deadliest assassin, he's ranked 18th. And most feared pirate, based on ships sunk, he's number 8 in the world out of more than 3 million people. So that's really dope. So shout out
Is
to
he
him,
doing
Pops.
this all? I feel like I might have asked this already. Is he doing this all online? Does Black Flag even have an online aspect?
Yeah, yeah, he's doing it all online.
Okay.
It's not the multiplayer. It's really it's like a single player, but you have
His stats are like recorded somehow.
his stats are recorded there. They're on an online leaderboard. So
Oh,
you
okay.
can check. That's how I can see where he is because I can load up Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and I go to, Deadliest Assassin, what have you.
And he's number one, huh?
Yo, he's number he's number 11 in one category, 18 in another, and number 8 in another category. There's more than 3 million people on the
That's
list.
fire,
I'm like,
man. Shout out to Pops.
that's
GG,
what I'm
bud.
saying. Like when, and I said to him the other day, I said, he wants to be number one. I'm like, that's a great goal, but like, I don't know anyone else who, when there's more than 3 million people, you're in the top 20. Like that, and I know the game is older, but that don't matter, bro. Like the fact that he plays 7 hours a day for the last 2 years, and he said he's gonna keep playing until he feels like stopping. And so, shout out to him, man. He's talk about hardcore gamer, man. Like he plays
Yeah, it's
games
fun.
like plays
It's
this game
crazy.
like it's his job. Um, Video game tariffs. We kind of talked about this before. They're gonna tax video games coming from various countries, and that could lead to like the next gen systems being more expensive, which will
Yeah,
just
that'll
be
be interesting
annoying.
to see when the consoles come out. We gotta see if they can work out some sort of deal.
Yeah, because I ain't trying to pay $800 for no
Yeah,
damn.
nah, that's not happening.
But for the next console. Real quick, cheaters in video games. How do you feel? Because I know, shout out to Black Bond. Black Bond wants people like banned for when they
For life.
catch someone cheating. Yo, he wants them like banned for life with possible jail time. Like he
Jail's a
he
little extreme.
yeah, he really wants people like ended. Like, and I don't know. How do you what do you think is like? Do you think okay, you cheat one time and you're banned from ever playing that game again? Like, what do you think is like appropriate? Do you think there should be like a 3 cheat thing or like?
I mean, it depends on how often particular game, that particular game is like having tournaments. You know what I mean? If it's like a once a year tournament, then maybe you go, hey, you're banned for 2 years.
Yeah,
You know, but
that's true.
if it's like every 3 months there's a new tournament, then maybe you go, hey, you're banned for 8 months or 9 months, and which comes out to be 3 tournaments or something.
Yeah,
Like it. I guess it all depends on how often that game is going. If it's like multiple games, or if it's like the same guy in different games is always cheating, then maybe he deserves a lifetime because he's not learning. I don't know.
yeah.
It's got to
No,
be
I
maybe
think
like something like how baseball, the first time you get caught, I think you get like a 30-day or 45-day
oh, okay.
ban,
Yeah,
and
for
then like if you
the
get caught
drug violation.
again, then you're suspended for half the year. If you get caught a third time, you're like lifetime banned unless you appeal and win. Like you
Yeah,
only get 3 strikes, you're out.
yeah, no, I think I agree with what you're saying. I don't think like if someone cheats in a game, I don't think you ban them for life. Like
Yeah. I
because that doesn't happen in real life. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, I guess if you kill like
I mean, it
multiple
does
people,
though.
you can go to jail for life. But when first of all, okay,
Yeah,
it's a
well,
video
jail.
game.
I'm not.
Like,
Jail's no. I don't agree with jail, but stopping them from playing in tournament in one way or another. Yeah, I agree with that.
nah, but I think if you cheat one time, you should definitely suffer a penalty. If you do it again, another penalty. But if you're a serial cheater, banned for life. Like I'm all
Yeah,
about that. But
dude.
because you can sit
When
around,
money's on the line, there's no fucking around. Like,
yeah,
don't do that shit.
yeah, no, I'm with you.
And people do that shit because money's on the line, and that's kind of like the circle you're in.
Yeah. This is wild. I don't know if you ever saw this video. This chick, she's rolling around New York City for like 10 or 20 minutes, and um, she just gets like all these cat calls, um, and it's mad wild. And in
Cat
this
calls
game,
like "Yo, mommy," like that type of
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah. They're
Okay.
like yo, man, they're like nice ass and all these
Yeah.
different comments. And so based on this video, it was kind of wild. Like dudes are just crazy. But this video game called Detective, there's a scene where you have to like kind of bring your friend somewhere, and they want the character is going to be like kind of harassed, and they want you to feel like gross about it because they kind of want you to they want you to be in that mindset of like a young lady walking through a city, and like they want you to like see how it feels, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, that was just a random article I found. I think it's kind of interesting. I mean, I watched that video. Like I know that stuff goes on, and it's just crazy. And but
Yep.
it's I mean, I think about like, and that's what kills me, like having a daughter. Like that when I see that kind of stuff, I'm like, yo, fam. Oh man, that's crazy being
It's
a
also
dad.
kind of a compliment, though.
I mean, when they're like, "Yo, that ass is fat," yo, like,
It's a
nah,
compliment.
B, like, nah, man, you can't, nah, you got, you can't be doing that, man. Come on, bro.
Nah, I'm
Like,
just saying, it's a compliment.
oh my god, this man, nah. Anyway, side trolling. So, anyway, moving on. GTA 6, next gen
Fat.
only. Um, damn, they gonna force me to buy this PS5, huh?
Yeah, that's what it's looking like, dude.
Damn.
Dude, GTA 6 being next gen only is a mistake. That's gotta be like
Yeah.
like GTA won 2 generations because it was on both gens. Like,
Yeah.
why would you do that? I don't know.
Damn.
Also, hey, Sony or Rockstar, PlayStation 5 is backwards compatible. PS4 players can buy your game, and then when they upgrade, they can still play your game. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, don't make it
God.
next gen only. But I think, right? Did I just say something that's stupid?
Nah.
Like, why would they do that?
You know what it is?
Maybe it's just because the game's not ready. I don't know.
I don't know.
Launch. Don't launch PlayStation 5 with GTA and then say it's only available for PlayStation 5. That's unacceptable.
Yeah,
in my eyes.
No, I agree, because you're talking about paying $500 for a game, and granted,
Right.
like, obviously you'll buy other games down the road, but
it's no longer a $60 game. It's an $800 game.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the way it's going to be perceived. I mean, it's GTA, so they can get away with it because they sold like 99 million copies of GTA 5. But
Yeah.
I think it would be, they would miss out. You have a player base of 100 million people who have PS4s. You know what I mean? So I really think, I really think that that's something that,
and I've said it before, and I think you did it. Like, we both bought last gen's GTA 5 and then upgraded, right? I know. I like PlayStation 3. It was like I had the game, and I traded it in and bought the new one. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But real quick, Amazon is producing a Lord of the Rings MMO free to play. The thing about this, like, MMOs are fun. It can be, they all have their own variations, but it's being created by the veterans of Destiny and like all these other major, developers. So it's gonna be interesting to see what they come up with.
I'm looking forward to seeing what they do.
Microsoft,
Microsoft officially, you heard it here first. Microsoft officially canceled their next gen. They're actually leaving video games altogether.
And another
Facts.
one. And another one.
That's a fact.
I know we gotta wrap it up, but dude, Switch Lite, my guy.
Switch Lite, $199. I heard from a fanboy, a Nintendo fanboy himself. Shout out to Zingus. Said, "Nah, miss me with that bullshit. I got a Switch that I can play on the TV and handheld. You're not gonna take $100 off and make it a handheld, like."
Right.
Bro,
people do literally the internet is exploding because people are like, "Yo, you're telling me I can't put this at a TV? Nah, I'll pass." Like, fam, go buy a Switch then. Like, what are you waiting for it? That's my like shut up. Like, if you really want a Switch, just go buy one that you can use on the TV.
No, I know. Switch, Nintendo and this is the kind of shit. This is why I always knock Nintendo, because they're always doing stuff that's like a money grab, and they don't give a F about the fans. So anyway, I'm gonna get a Switch when the real Switch is like 100 bones. Like, I'm not buying it before then. Last thing but not least, Konami was kind of throwing shots at Sony. I mean, they also bitter because Kojima went with Sony. But anyway, I guess they pulled this player something soccer off the free games,
PES soccer,
which is trash.
Like, first of all, fam, if you're not FIFA, you're last. Like, don't stop. Just shut up. Shout out that like Konami, go in a hole somewhere and try to like recreate what Kojima did for you. Who knew you were even still around, to be honest.
Detroit Become Human is
that's
definitely
a far superior game, and shout out to you playing it already. But if everyone listening, we didn't give out spoilers because this game is coming out for free this month, right? It should be out already.
It dropped Tuesday. It dropped, actually.
Everyone who's never played Detroit needs to download it and play it ASAP. That's it, man.
Hell yeah. And you get Heavy Rain with it too, so shout out to them for doing that.
Dude, bangers. Do it.
For real. I'm gonna do my outro real quick, and then I'll let Cy close out the cast with his outro, because your boy has to dip. Appreciate you guys for coming through. Definitely hit us up on Twitter at FNG Podcast _. Hit me on Twitter at Trigun4848 and hit me on twitch.tv /Trigun411. And my closing thought, please look out for my bathwater. It's coming soon. 3 easy installments of $69.99. I send you the
Hey.
first ounce for the first payment, second ounce for the second payment, and then on that third ounce,
You get a
an
Cucon
extra
ticket.
ounce. And you also get a Cucon ticket that comes with a fanny pack with an extra little bottle of toilet water from your boy Trigun's toilet water. You heard?
Oh,
Anyway,
my
man,
God.
I'm dipping out of here, Si. I'll let you.
Yes,
close.
sir.
Hey, brother, appreciate it.
And you can find me at twitch.tv /Scythex and twitter.com /Scythex_. And my closing thoughts: buy Trice bathwater, because I ain't making that shit. That shit is gross. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, that bathwater is awful. Everyone on the internet needs to fucking chill. They need to chill. But with that being said, 3 dings, we out. Peace.